Good morning, welcome back to Visual Fitness. My name is Annette. I'm a certified personal trainer and a nutrition coach, soon to be yoga instructor. Today isn't going to be an actual workout or yoga or stretch session, but I'm going to be going over some moves and poses that you can do to help improve balance. Balance is super important for everybody, whether you're in a training program or not. Working on your balance is beneficial to everybody. Exercises, moves, and poses to help improve your balance. Let's get into it. So the first one is fairly simple. It is the tightrope walk or heel toe. So what you're going to want to do is stand up. I have a line in the middle of this yoga mat, but you can use pretty much anything as a reference point. Just make sure you're going in a straight line, and then what you're going to do is a neutral spine while standing, and then just walk heel to toe. Start out slow and then work your way up. This one seems fairly simple, but this one is really good for beginner balance. This is good to do with kids. So the next one is the flamingo stand. This one I really like because it's one that you can do during everyday activity. If you're at work with a standing desk, you can do this. If you're just standing around doing dishes, all you're gonna do is stand up straight, keep yourself neutral, give yourself a point of focus if you need to, and then either hold your foot up, or you can do something similar to a tree pose and just kind of rest the sole of your foot on your knee. Switch feet and either hold it behind you or rest it on the inside of your opposite leg. So the next one's going to be a little bit trickier, and that is banded toe taps. So you can use, I would recommend, especially if you're starting out, to use something a little more flexible like one of these, but you can use a sturdier glute band if you want the extra challenge. What you're going to do for this one is you're going to put your band around your ankles, pumps up, feet shoulder width apart, neutral spine, hands on your hips or on a wall or something to help you stabilize, just until you get the hang of it, and then you are going to do tap forward, side, back, and the band just adds that little extra bit of resistance. And then you can switch legs out and back. And then if you wanted to try it with a heavier band, again, just around the calves or the ankles. And this provides just a little bit more of a challenge because you're fighting the band as you're doing it. And then the last exercise that we're going to focus on are elbow planks using a stability ball. Now, obviously you can start out doing elbow planks on the ground. Keep a flat, neutral body on your toes and elbows. But if you really want to actually work on the balance, you're going to add a stability ball. Elbows on the ball, toes, and you're really going to need to control with your core. So now we're going to focus on yoga poses that you can practice. And the first one we're going to do is tricky kitty or tiger pose. So you're going to start out on all fours, palms and toes planted on your mat, and then you're going to raise one arm in front and the opposite leg out back. And you're going to want to keep a straight line, put your gaze ahead. Hold those for as long as you can, and then you're going to switch, raising your other arm and straightening out the opposite leg. And again, you're going to keep your gaze ahead and a straight line from fingertips to toes. Okay, so next we're going to talk about tree pose, because I have already mentioned that with the flamingo, but tree pose is great because it's the most pliable in terms of modifications. So we're going to start standing. You're not going to see my head. So start firmly planted on the ground, neutral body, and you're going to take one leg, and you can start like this, simply by resting your foot or your toes on the ground and against your leg. As you get better at these balancing poses, you can move up to the calf, moving up to the knee, inner thigh, and eventually coming to rest on the outside of the thigh. So I hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts down below. This video will be in the Fit 66 playlist, also listed at the top down below. Give it a thumbs up if you found this help, if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.